Welcome to Joey's Tech, my friend. In this video, you will learn to write a Python program to check if a number is positive, negative, or zero. The program is going to ask us to enter the number that it is going to determine if it is positive, negative, or zero altogether. Let's deep dive into coding the program straight away. We'll first write the main function. There you go, PyCharm has done some of the work for me. I highly recommend that you code the program along with me because that way you will understand it better. Now we will write the code to take the number from the console, for which we are going to declare a variable. Let's call it num, and after the equals to sign we are going to make use of the int function. Now this int function is going to convert the input received using the input function into an integer, because the input function always returns a string. So within its brackets we are going to write the input function, and within whose brackets we'll write a message, enter the number. So when the program is going to start, this message is going to appear on the console asking us to enter the number as input. The next step is to write the main logic. We will first check if the value in this variable num is less than 0. If it is, then we will print that the value in num is negative. So we will write if num is less than 0 colon, then we are going to print that the value in num is negative. So I'll write num comma is negative. Okay, we will put another condition now to check if the value in num is greater than 0. It will be an elif this time. So we will write elif num is greater than 0 colon. Now if the value in num is greater than 0, then we are going to print that num is positive. So I'm going to simply copy this line of code, paste it over here, and instead of negative I'll mention positive. Now the final condition is to check if the value in num is 0. So it will be another elif, and we will write num comparison operator 0. So when the value in num is 0, then we print that num is 0. Alright, makes sense. So the code is complete. Let's run the program and check the output. Alright, it's asking me to enter another number. Let's test with a negative number. Let me enter -12. Okay, so the program prints -12 is negative. Let me enter 0 this time, and the program says number is 0. The program is working pretty fine with the code that we have written. Alright, we saw that the code is working fine. This is a basic code that we wrote over here, the conventional method that spans across 6 lines. Python takes the level of programming a couple of levels up. In Python, you can compress these lines of code into only one line of code. Yes, just one line of code. Let's write that down. So first we are going to label this output to create a distinction between the output that is generated using the conventional code and the one line code that we are about to write. For that we are going to use the print function, and we will write result using Python one liner. Alright, now we are going to write the Python one liner. We will write if num is greater than 0, then print number is positive, else if num is less than 0, then we are going to print number is negative, else we are going to print number is 0. You must have noticed that I wrote this Python one-liner in a certain order. There are two reasons behind it. Number one, I wanted to explain it to you in the easiest way possible. Number two, Python one-liners are tricky, but if you practice writing them in the correct order, then you will develop amazing skills to write your own Python one-liners capable of performing difficult operations. Now let's run this program and check the output. Alright, it's asking me to enter the number. Let me enter 78. Okay, You can see the result after this label, result using Python one-liner, that the number comes out as positive. Let's test it with a negative number. Let it be minus 23. The program says the number is negative. This test case also passes. Let me enter 0. And the program says number is 0, that it has generated using Python one-liner. With this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed learning and coding this program. Do let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. I look forward to helping you with Python programming, and only for this video, goodbye and take very good care of yourself.